Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Games Estates. My name is Gordo Petrovsky. And yeah, welcome today to GTA 5. And yeah, I decided, you know what? I'm going to explore the abandoned mineshaft. Now, it's actually pretty good. Now, it's actually really really creepy in here, and I think that's what makes it really fun about it, though. So, yeah, so right now I'm just going to be walking through the abandoned mine shaft. Now, I noticed walking through here, I had to go and grab a flashlight because of how dark it is. I think I'm actually going to maybe turn off my flashlight soon to show just how dark. Yep, there it is. It is severely foggy, severely dark, and I do not, yeah, I decided to go and, just continue walking around, seeing how it is. And I decided I needed to, change my gun just to see what flashlight, is bigger. And in the mine shaft, I came across this dead body. Now, this is just fucking creepy. However, perhaps it was a prop, maybe, or who's to say it was real human, right? Well, yeah. Oh yeah. I also noticed that you see that little film reel right there. That should say, or like, I looked a bit closer, and it does say Richard's Majestic Studio. And in case you don't know, Richard's Majestic Studio was the very studio that you worked with as Michael. So I went ahead and... Yep, so I went ahead and, well, I tried to find a gun. For some reason, the flashlights on those guns weren't working. So I decided to go ahead with the silenced SMG. Now, walking around, first off, it gets creepy really fast. So yeah, how do you know that this was, and that this was a real human and not a prop? Well, the only way you know how. And I will apparently get to that later. Alright, so I continued to walk through this mine shaft. It is seriously big. Now, I think that there's actually more than one mine shaft. This is the only one, or this is only the one that I found. It's not too far out from Sandy Shores. I'll show you the map a little later on. So, I came across these barrels. Excuse me. So I came across these barrels, and yeah, I just thought that was kind of weird. So I continued down the mine shaft, and I came across this fork, basically the fork in the road. Now I could go left and keep going down, or I could see if I can blow, the right one up and keep going. The only logical thing I can do is blow up the one that's on the right, in hopes that it will actually blow up. And after clicking the button, I realized that you cannot open it. Not gonna lie, I was actually a bit disappointed, and I decided to do a roll. Yeah, I just ended up clicking the wrong button there. So yeah, I continue to walk down, and there's another little fork in the road, so I can keep going straight or take a right. I wanted to get a feel of the entire place. Hopefully there was like any ghosts or anything, and unfortunately I couldn't find any. So I continue going down this road, and just to get another quick glimpse of how dark and foggy it is, and super fucking creepy, I decided to, do that. And apparently it's so foggy and dark that you can't even see the bombs when I toss them. All you can see is when they actually just start appearing. And at that point, I decide to blow up well, at least try to blow up the little gate right there. Now, I tried looking in between the cracks to see if there was any room back there or just more rocks. As it turns out, there's more rocks. So I decided to keep going, and, well, before I did that, decided to shoot a rocket, because why not? And the fire that was, that was created after the explosion actually kind of lit up the place a little well. Now, I decided, try and pick up the pace, because it was getting really creepy in there. When you're all alone, in an abandoned mine shaft, it kind of starts to, get in your head. So I began to shoot at the barrel, and I noticed actually there was stuff coming out. At first I thought it was like, oh, probably just some random moonshiner or whiskey, you know, kind of like that thing from the 1930s, from speakeasies in the Prohibition era. So I continued down the road, or little railroad, and noticed another little door. And decided to blow it up. Or at least try to. Now, I took out my gun, and, well, you can see there is literally, yeah, nothing. Now, ended up shooting that, and honestly, that did kind of scare me, because I didn't know what was going on at first. As it turns out, there is oil. Well, yeah, there's oil in those barrels. I tried to go around. Well, yeah, I did go around. And I figure, you know what? Let's just go trigger happy on the barrel. In hopes that I'll strike gold again, which I don't believe I did in this barrel. Did I? Yeah, oh yeah, I did. So yeah, I don't know why I don't know why there are... Oh my god, what am I trying to say here? I don't know why. So I turned off my flashlight, and you could see just how bright the fire lights up that one little area. You can also see how quick it is to die down. Now, it is so creepy in this mine shaft. I will continue to say that. Jeez. And so yeah, decided to continue walking. Ended up realizing I was going the wrong way at first. Now, if you see those little, like, wires that are hanging up on the wall, very, like, it kind of looks like Slender Man. Now, a really, really creepy mod, mod idea, is to put Slender Man into this mineshaft. And basically, you get yourself locked in the mineshaft. All those doors open up and whatnot. But yeah, just like a little mod idea. So, I continue to walk out of here and found some more barrels. Decide why not shoot them up before I leave. Now this is the silenced SMG. And decided to kick it while I was at it. And yeah. And you can see just how bright that fire can be, even though it's a bit glitchy. And for something that ended up kind of killing my frame rate. So, moving on, continued to, keep going down this mine shaft to see if I can find anything else, right? And this is a huge mine shaft. I'm not kidding. It's big. So, to prove that this wasn't a prop or just like a random dummy, I just began to shoot at its head. And what do you know? Surprise, surprise! A pool of blood started coming out of him. And while giving this guy a seizure. Now, what I want to know is exactly how long has that guy been in there, because he hasn't seemed to, rot that much. So, apart from the left, from the left side of that first fork, I decided to continue going down. And to be honest, I was really expecting that something was about to just pop up and give me a jump scare, but yeah, you see how the wiring right over there looks like Slender Man? Man, that is fucking creepy. Even looking back and watching it, that is seriously fucking creepy. So, I'm gonna, continued, found some barrels. Found another barrel over there, and I found basically a fork in the road, again. So, I go down the left side just to see if there's anything going on down here. Nothing. No ghosts, no, basically nothing like that. I decided to keep going down. And... Yep, found another little door right there. And, of course, logic states, blow it up. Or at least try to. And once again, too many rocks behind the door, and there's no way that I would be able to basically open it up. Alright, so I'm gonna just kind of keep going down here. And, again, it is seriously fucking creepy. Like, oh my god. So, I'm going to... I don't know why, I just kind of stood there for a second. Yeah, why was I, completely forgot why I was even standing there. Ah, there we go. So, keep moving, look to the left to see if there's anything going on down here. And, of course, as always, surprise, surprise, come up to another damn gate. Began shooting at it a little bit, and, of course, logic states one thing. Blow it up with a rocket launcher. Only that time, it didn't leave any flames behind or anything. So, once again, as a quick little reminder just how creepy it will be, you know, going through this god dang mineshaft. Yeah, just turn off the... Yeah, turn off the light. Yeah, you literally can't see shit, can you? Ah, yeah. Right down there, you know, at this point, I actually think that I might have gotten, like, a little freaked out. Because you will see, like, you know, little lights right there, and it just turns out that it was coming from the dead guy's shoes. So yeah, and at that point, I'd be, you know, just to show one last time that it is a real dead body and not like some dummy or prop. At that point, I began freaking out because, well, let's face it, it is a god dang abandoned mine shaft, and I was the only one in there, and I was actually kind of thinking that it might be like ghosts or something in there. Because you would think Rockstar would at least put some kind of Easter egg. And at that point, I just saw the light at the end of the tunnel and began basically booking my ass right out into the beautiful open world. Looking back at it now, it is still fucking creepy. So yeah, and that's where... okay, so you see, this is the location right here. I'm not really sure. It is not really far at all. You see, it's kind of like that. You got that little squiggly road right there, and it is, I don't know, probably like 500 meters from Sandy Shores. I don't know. I'm not really good at this. So yeah, guys, thanks and thank you again for watching. Hope you did like it. If you did, please click the... If you did, please hit that like... Oh my god, I cannot talk. If you guys did like it, please hit that like button. It helps out the channel a lot. And subscribe if you're new to Games Estates. You will see gameplay and music basically every day, or at least try to every day. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.